How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Pointless Polo project. In today's video, we're going to be putting a steering wheel cover on the car from Fatbits UK. They very kindly sent this over to me and have a promo code for you guys as well to get yourselves one of these too. They're actually really sick. I'm genuinely impressed by the quality. So yes, very happy to have some more Polo content on the channel again. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. Without further ado, let's put this on my car. Alright, so let's have a look at what we've got in the box. So let's open it up. We have a fitting kit which comes with all of the sewing needles required and the stuff to help you get it onto the car. And then also you get this very nice piece of equipment right here. This is literally the entire steering wheel cover all in one go. So hopefully I will be competent enough to put this onto the car. Who knows at this point? And it's important to know that I specifically chose this exact layout. So I chose the carbon fiber to be on top and bottom with this blue to sort of match the theme of the car as the sort of alignment bit at the top, and then this Alcantara feel side bit as well. But you can choose all sorts of different ones. In fact, let's go back and have a look at how I actually went about buying this, and I'll give you guys the promo code as well. Thanks for that, future JB. I'm going to order you the steering wheel that you're currently using. So yeah, here I'm at fatbitsuK.co.uk. Let's go to all products and we're gonna go for steering wheel covers, and let's scroll down. Literally they got like many brands here, probably not all of them, but most brands you could probably think of. Down to VW then. Now I need to find my steering wheel specifically. As you can see, they got loads of them from all sorts of different generations of VWs here. That looks like my one. Perfect. So the Volkswagen 17 steering wheel cover, how do I want it to look? So mine actually has carbon fiber already here and then on these little bits as well. So I'm thinking maybe we match that a little bit with maybe let's go for Alcantara left and right. Let's go for the carbon fiber top and bottom because that will match that carbon fiber in the middle. Stitching, we want to go blue to match the car. Again, a blue center line as well. I think that would make the most sense. I don't have gear shift paddles. I don't have multifunctional buttons. Let me just attach a photo of my wheel super quick. Cool, that's a picture. And now let's add that to cart. All good. And then once that has gone to my cart, perfect. Right, let's go checkout. And so if you use the code JB10 at checkout, let's put that in, JB10. I'm hoping this should give me a 10% discount. Let's have a look. Oh, stunning, look at that. So 10% discount for wherever you buy from Fatbits UK. So yeah, if you want to do that, I'm going to get through my purchase, get it sent to myself, and then you guys can do the same. I'm actually getting it for free, by the way, so just so you know, this is an ad to some degree. I'm going to give you my real opinions on it, but yeah, I'm going to get this for free. That's why it's an ad. You understand. So yeah, big thanks to Past JB there. So if you want to get your own one of these, use code JB10 at checkout, and nice and simple, you get 10% off. You love to see it. Right, no more faff, let's go put this on the car. Oh mate, look at her, what an absolute beast. But more importantly, what a steering wheel. If you guys remember correctly, back in like 2018, I think, when I first started the channel, I did all of this wrapping of the stuff all around the steering wheel basically into carbon fiber, which is kind of why I chose to have carbon fiber on this, on the actual cover for the steering wheel. So hopefully this all matches up. You've got the blue there as well to match with the blue center line that's going to be up here. Basically, I'm hoping it looks nice. And can I just say, considering this is a wrap job that I did in 2018, it's still actually holding up pretty nicely. It's got to be said, like that actually doesn't look too bad. It still looks pretty much the same as the day that I wrapped it. Now's the bit where I'm starting to question my own ability though, because I'm not really someone who does much sewing. So according to the instructions, a lot of sewing needs to be done. So bear with me here. All right, so apparently step one is to clean the steering wheel. So let's give it a little clean. Apparently you can just literally try and get rid of all of the dirt and grime. Got this nice little, oh, hang on, don't want to turn my windscreen wipers on. Got this nice little cleaner for dashboards and steering wheels and stuff. I don't want it to be too grimy though, so I'm going to have to basically remove this afterwards. So quick clean, just remove any of the dirt from it. All right then, not looking too bad. That's probably the cleanest it's ever been in the entire time that I've owned it, I'm not gonna lie. Right, okay, now we need to offer up this to that. And I have no idea how this is going to work. Let's just pray and hope that it all slides into place. So, it feels nice and tight. It looks like it should be the correct one for the steering wheel, which is good. I didn't screw up my ordering process. Congratulations, Past JB. I'm definitely struggling here though. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Nice. Weird. So I think I'm going to lose some of my original carbon fiber covering, and instead I'm going to have it basically, so these bits here should slot into the backs of the steering wheel, so maybe just about in there you can see that there's some bits where I'm slotting it into. Also, sorry, you're currently on my head because I decided it was easier than putting you elsewhere. And I think that's gonna cover around there. Mad, I did not expect that. I thought this was literally just going to be the steering wheel itself, not these little inner bits, but okay, this should be interesting. And now that we've put it on, we need to take it back off again. So just literally remove it again, because at this point we need to stick some stickers on the back end of it in order to be able to stick it onto the car, I suppose, or stick this wheel on much easier. It's not compulsory that you do that, but I'm gonna do it regardless just so that it stays in place. So your little kit comes with, hopefully, some double-sided tape, which is good. I would recommend bringing some scissors with you. Otherwise, it's going to be a slightly more difficult job. So now I've got one down the middle and I've got a whole bunch of them on the sides, but I think I'm also going to just do a couple of ones on the edges as well to make sure that it sticks in place. Right, now here's the difficult bit. Now I need to somehow take off all of these little bits and bobs and get it onto the wheels. So let's just, again, as I know, the only way I know how is to just send it. So I haven't got any fingernails, so I can't actually remove the second side of the tape. Okay, that looks like the top center. So we put it on there like so. And then we just stretch it around as we did before. Right, I'm generally quite happy with that. That looks like it's mostly in place. So these will obviously slide into there like so in order for it to then wrap around that part of the steering wheel. As will these bottom ones as well, as you can see here. And then I will have to sew up all of these little bits and bobs as well. So hopefully I am half decent at sewing and this should look okay. So now it's important to get these in at the right distance, because otherwise it will show part of the pre-existing bit of the steering wheel. So let's just make sure that we get that correct. Right, so now we have a difficult bit. Now we need to do the sewing, and I have zero sewing experience, but they give you two of these to use. They give you some form of thimble as well, which is all good. But yeah, my plan is basically to wing this, just as I have everything else so far in this video. So obviously, I've got to swaz that through there, very nice, and then tie a little knot so that it stays in place. This is just going by what I think my grandma must have taught me when I was about 6 years old or something like that. Let's do a second knot just so that it doesn't come undone all of a sudden. Okay, so we're partway there. As you can see here, I've done some very poor stitching to get it into place, but that's the top section of it stitched in. Now I'm going to start trying to do some of these bottom sections. I've learned a few things and I'll definitely tell you about them as soon as I've gone through all this nonsense. Okay, so I've made a few discoveries about the process of putting this wheel all on, so all of this cover on, etc. Generally, it's actually not that difficult. Sewing is not too hard. It's pretty simple. I would say it would be made easier if I just removed my steering wheel before I started this whole process. If the steering wheel was off the car, it'd make life so much easier because I'd be able to maneuver it and get behind it much easier. At the moment, I'm having to move myself around and open the door and get behind and whatever to get the right stitching, etc. So that's annoying. But other than that, it's really not that difficult. I think anyone could probably do this. It's not something that you need to go get help for. The things that are important though is that there are a few spots on the steering wheel that are particularly important to get right. So here is important to get right. Here is important to get right as well, and then maybe like somewhere around the top, and also these sort of little gaps and whatever, mostly because those areas are where your hands will go. So if I put that there, for example, this is where I'm going to be holding the steering wheel. Anywhere that you think you might be holding the steering wheel are the most important bits to get right. Also, one other thing as well, it tells you to do this kind of stitching. So up here you can hopefully just about see that it's kind of cross stitching, so it's just jumping one each time and just stitching across in like a little cross pattern. But in some of the places I've done much tighter stitches, because these bits here, when I cross stitched them, it didn't feel like they pulled tight enough, so I then just went back and had to do them again much tighter to make sure that they closed up and were therefore comfortable to hold with your hand. There's only this bit left to do now, so we'll get this done. There's a couple of bits here that I want to clean up, make sure that's all correct, but other than that, it's pretty much on the car. So rather than putting music over this one, let me actually explain the process of doing this. So before you even start properly stitching, you have to put the needle through both bits of material. So it goes through one side, out the other, and then it goes back through the initial loops or stitches that are in the cover. So it goes back through those to give you a baseline to work from, and then you basically go diagonally across one to the next from then on. So you're always skipping one stitch either side when you go diagonally across, unless, as I said before, you're in the really tight sections. I actually prefer to do every stitch on those sections, so you're going on much tighter diagonals at that point. It definitely isn't the correct way of doing it, but I found that it held the cover on much better and made those sections nicer feeling under your hand. Obviously that messes with some people's perfectionist vibes, I suppose, because not every stitch is exactly correct, because you've got long stitches through the middle and then shorter stitches on the tight bits. But if I'm perfectly honest, that was just the easiest way for me to do it, and it made me happiest, and for me it looks good enough. So I'm definitely a fan of it, and given my lack of sewing experience prior to this, I hope that I've done my grandma proud. Right, we are nearly there. Sorry, I'm eating a bacon sandwich, that's why it sounds a bit weird. Only have a few more bits to do, which is just to clean up these loose edges there, the loose one there, the loose one here, another loose one over here somewhere as well. Once they're all tied up, then I've pretty much put this cover onto the steering wheel, which I'm very happy with. There's a few bits that I would probably change about it, just based on personal preference. I'd probably have these bits sliced off at some point. Maybe I might even do that in the future so that I can show the carbon fiber trim that I have under there. But other than that, in terms of feeling and quality, it is really nice, and I love that this matches this, and also that blue stitching as well, and the blue centering point here as well all matches with the car. So you can see over there the blue. Very happy with that. So let me just get this done, and then I can show you the finished works. And there it is, that is the steering wheel cover in place. I'm very happy with it. I think it does look really good. I'm very happy that I did it as well. I'm happy that I sat down and actually stitched this together with very little sewing experience. It shows you that even an imbecile like me can do this, so if I can do it, you can probably do it too. The quality genuinely feels very good, and the reason why I know that is because it is super thick. It makes it really difficult for, I don't know where it is, but the pin to go through it. So when you're trying to sew, it's just impossible to get it through. I've sliced myself up a whole bunch of times, should have been using a thimble, etc., in order to get all of this into place. But yes, I'm very happy with it. I only had a couple of issues with thread breaking and whatever, and that was all my fault for pulling it too tight. There's a couple of bits that could be definitely sewed better by someone who is better at doing this than I am. But considering the idea of this project is to do cheap, easy, simple things, I would say this is a relatively cheap, relatively simple, relatively easy thing to do. So yeah, all in all, pretty good day. As I said at the start of the video, a massive thank you to Fatbits UK for sending me this cover. It makes this kind of an ad, but I genuinely have given you my opinions on it. My genuine opinions are very good quality, way too much effort to put onto the wheel itself, but that's partially because I'm silly and not very good at sewing. Definitely go check them out if you're interested in getting a steering wheel cover. They're fatbitsuk.co.uk. Use code JB10 at checkout for 10% off of your price. It's all very good. You've seen the process of putting the thing together, and it's definitely, yeah, I'm a big fan of it. But as always, a massive thank you to the patrons. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.